Good morning and welcome to day 6 of David Watches Disney. Penultimate day, guys. We are so close. Thank you so much if you've been sticking around for the whole time. Or even thank you if this is the first one that you're watching. I've really enjoyed doing this so much and I've loved interacting with all of you and just chatting about all things Disney and forgetting about all the other horrible things in the world. It just, you know, it just helps, doesn't it? Just to take your mind off of stuff. So another 8 films today. Why not? Why not? I'm going to be kicking off with Treasure Planet. Hopefully this might be a bit similar to Atlantis: The Lost Empire. A nice surprising adventure movie to kick off the day with. In fact, the first 4 movies today I've not seen before, so it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what I feel. And for somebody who brags about loving Disney so much, there's probably, I counted it up last night, I think there's about 23, 24 films I've not seen, which is almost half of the list. Pfft, some fan I am. I mean, that little thing is cute. He's not necessarily. Now, my only experience of like a Treasure Island-y type movie is Muppets Treasure Island. And I know that when the lead gets paired with the cook always ends up being evil. Well, my expectations were correct. Before even the end of that last scene, he kind of pretty much just told us he was evil. That guy only communicates through farting. I feel like me and him would get on quite well with each other. Great movie. Well done, Disney. Treasure Planet, fantastic. Very much in the same vein as expected of Treasure Island, but it's just set on a planet, a bloody great big planet full of treasure, funnily enough. And it's got spaceships, it's got lasers, it's got robots, it's got aliens. It's just overall really good fun. In the same vein as Atlantis: The Lost Empire, just a great adventure movie, perfect like little Sunday afternoon viewing. Disney, like, I should have heard more about it at the time. I really wish I would have done. It's a shame that I've waited this long to see it, but never mind, I've seen it, it's done. On to the next one. And the next one is Brother Bear. Disney, what's up with the old resolution on this? We've got a great big old border around it. It's quite frustrating. And now randomly it's just switched to widescreen. What is going on? And the man's now a bear. It's Phil bloody Collins again. Whew, that turned around. The first 15 minutes I was fearful that I had another Tarzan on my hand, but as soon as Kenai turns into a bear, it's a fantastic film because he meets a little cub called Coda, and just their journey together is so sweet and lovely. It's kind of like a little brother story. It's very, very cute. It's a very, like, quite a mystical, magical film. And there's some really funny characters in it as well. There's a couple of moose. One of them is voiced by Rick Moranis, which is amazing. I love Rick. And there's a very, very funny scene with 2 goats who have a bit of an echo issue, which was very, very good. So yeah, overall, I'm going to give that a 3.5 star. Yeah, that was very impressive. I enjoyed that. And also, I just wanted to mention, in the end credits, it's the first time Disney have like played some like extra comedy scenes, and you even get at the end a little bonus cut scene with Coda like telling the camera to cut, which is the first time that I've seen a Disney film like acknowledge itself as being a film. I was going to go and get changed and showered after Brother Bear, but I thought, you know what, I'm having a good run this morning, both enjoyable films, so I've just been and made myself an egg and bacon wrap. And we're going to watch the next one, which is Home on the Range, which looks cheeky, looks like it could be good fun. It's got cows in it. I'm guessing they're all going to talk, so well, let's see what happens. Yes, that is Dame Judi Dench.
As I used to sneak into all them auctions and buy all.
It's Randy Quaid. And if you don't know who Randy Quaid is...
Hello, boys! I'm back!
A nice, cute little Western movie is Home on the Range. It's just about cows trying to get back their farm from an evil cattle herder who was voiced by, as I've said, Randy Quaid. Very good. Easy watch, bit silly in places. I mean, it's a bunch of cows beating up people, so what do you expect, really? I'm just going to give that a 2.5 stars. Not bad, not great. But it's not even midday, and I'm 3 films down, which is great, but I think it's definitely now time to get showered and changed. Ta-da! Change, but sad thing, guys, I'm not wearing a Disney themed t-shirt. I owned 6. I've worn 5, but I want to wear 1 tomorrow because you'll understand why tomorrow. I have got a Disney jumper, but it's just too warm. Anyway, on to the next film, and that is Chicken Little. Not that confident about this one. I think it's Disney's first foray into like full-on 3D since Dinosaur, and we all know what I thought about Dinosaur. This is a new angle, isn't it? I was having a little lay down watching it, but I didn't fall asleep. I did stay up for it. Well, that was another surprise. I quite enjoyed Chicken Little, but I did fear it, thinking it was going to be a load of old tosh, but it was good fun. It's the classic. There's a kid's story, isn't there, about a chicken that thinks the sky's falling. So this just elaborates on it, and it involves aliens. It was good fun, made me laugh a couple of times. They used quite a few like poppy tracks. And the 3D, oh, it was great in this one. Unlike Dinosaur, yeah, it was fantastic. It was just like good to look at 3D. Obviously, it's not on Pixar's level, but still very enjoyable. I think I might stay laying down here for a little while and watch the next one, which is Meet the Robinsons, which I have seen before, but I am looking forward to seeing it again because it's been years since I've seen it. This is another 3D animation from Disney. This film is crazy, but it's good fun. And now there's dancing frogs. Oh, I think that's Jamie Cullum. Oh, I like that little message at the end. I just wanted to show you that little bit, and the keep moving forward, that's kind of like the emphasis of the film. So it's all about time travel and futuristic fantastic stuff as it follows Lewis, who is an orphan, and how he becomes a Robinson, and he becomes an inventor, and the villain of it, he is called the bowler hat guy, and he's brilliant. I think he is the most dim-witted of all the villains. He is controlled by a little robotic hat who is much more smarter than himself. But overall, I'm going to give that a 3.5. It was good fun. I really liked the animations, and I liked seeing some of the crazy ideas and stuff that I'm guessing that the Disney creators were just allowed to go wild and let loose on. There's a very funny bit with a T-Rex bit chasing Lewis and Wilbur. It's good fun. So before Lauren gets home and we watch Princess and the Frog and Tangled, I've got one more to watch, and that is Bolt. Now, I haven't seen Bolt, but I have seen the opening of it, and I know that there is a very cute bit with Bolt as a puppy, which I will show you. Utterly adorable. Don't you agree? Minnie, did you enjoy Bolt? Minnie?
She's cross with you. Watching a film about dogs.
But there are cats in it. Bolt is a very cute movie. Bolt is a very cute dog. You can definitely tell that the animation is so much better in this one. Like when the wind's blowing, you see his fur move. There's some very, very funny characters in here. One of my favourite characters were some of the pigeons. The animators actually got the pigeons like spot on with their head movements. They were very good. It was an action-packed movie. Basically, Bolt thinks he's a superhero when in reality he's not. He's on a TV show where he's supposed to be a superhero, and the lead role in it, Penny, and she goes away, but Bolt thinks she's been kidnapped by like the supervillain, so he goes on the hunt for her, and obviously he hasn't got any superpowers, even though he thinks he has, and he bumps into lots of other animals, and they like take the mickey out of him, and then he realises that he hasn't got powers, and then he's all sad, and he goes to find Penny, and they've replaced Bolt with another Bolt, and oh god, it's all just, it's very cute, but it has got some sad moments, but some very nice moments as well. I'm going to give it a 3 star, I think, because sometimes I couldn't handle how sad it was. Yeah, I'm not very good with animals being in peril. It's not my favourite thing.
Was it as sad as Pete's Dragon?
Oh no, Pete's Dragon. For anyone who's watched like the live version of Pete's Dragon, don't watch it. It is heartbreaking. I don't know how bad the live action Dumbo is, but the Pete's Dragon ones, stay well clear of it unless you want your heart ripped into little shreds. But now that Lauren's home, we can watch Princess and the Frog, which is next.
Can we play a game first? Can we play a Disney Colour game first?
We're going to play Disney Colour Brain first.
And just putting on some Disney jazz. We've actually got 2 of these. Disney Loves Jazz and Disney Loves Jazz 2. But Disney Loves Jazz 2, if I remember, these size, aren't they?
They're so short.
They're so short. They're not even like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
So Disney Loves Jazz it is.
Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only.
Speaking of cats.
Tell me. Turn around and sing.
It's a music video.
Oh, a rinky dinky dinky.
You can set it back to the caveman days.
So we are now playing Disney Colour Brain. Please explain.
I will explain because David can't explain. So you get a series of questions and you have to reveal a colour. So for instance, this first question is a really hard one. The spots on Moana's pet pig, Pua. I'm going to guess, so David has to put down a colour too. You guess too.
Trying to do this.
I'm guessing, I think it's that. So we put them face down and then we reveal them. And the answer is grey.
Oh.
So we were both wrong, so nobody gets any points. Wheezy the penguin's bow tie. Red, you won! Well done.
Well done.
Princess and the Frog?
Princess and the Frog.
Come on, boys. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yeah. When you feel it, you're changing, all right. I hope you're satisfied. But if you wait, don't blame me. You can blame my friends on the
We're having a classic dinner of jacket potato, cheese and beans.
I don't feel very well.
Lauren doesn't feel very well.
Crying.
Crying over Ray.
Oh, Ray.
No. It's very upsetting, it's very sad.
But it's very, I love it so much.
It's a lovely film, his old Princess and the Frog.
5 stars.
5 stars? I'm going to go for 4.5.
Why not 5?
I don't know, just not a 5-star for me, that's all.
Get him.
Yeah, the songs are great. Really makes me want to go to New Orleans.
It's just so sad when Ray dies.
It is really sad when Ray dies. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Ray dies.
But it's so happy because he gets to be with eventually.
It does. She's sad. She's happy sad.
I'll be okay.
She's happy
It just
sad.
makes me sad every time.
Yeah, it does.
But I loved it. It's one of my favourites.
Yeah, it's a lovely film. So Lauren's going to go and jump in the bath because she feels a little bit unwell.
Yeah.
And I'm going to crack on and watch Tangled. What another great princess movie, Tangled. Such a genius, like, retelling of the Rapunzel story. Very, very, very good. Wasn't able to give it my full 100% concentration because poor Lauren's not feeling very well, so we just had to set her up into the spare room. She's going to be sleeping in there tonight, just to be sure. But back to the movie, yeah, really enjoyed it. Some lovely songs, some really good animation. They've got really big eyes, really big eyes. But the horse is really good, and I like the little chameleon. He's very, very funny. So I'm going to give that 4 stars. Didn't quite enjoy it as much as Princess and the Frog, but still a very, very good one. So that is the end of day 6. Can you believe it? Tomorrow is the last day, the last 8 films, and I think they're all pretty good. And I can't believe we've made it. 50 films down, 8 to go. Well done, guys. See you tomorrow.